Good day, Tamers. Welcome back. And kind of surprising news, although it's just something I think most of the community has been asking for since like BT6. And we're getting a reprint set. And I don't know how to feel about this in terms of I'm super excited. I really like the idea of having the fact it's called Reboot Boosters Rising Winds. I've wanted a reboot set for a long time in terms of what cards. I don't know if this is because they are thinking about bringing in format changes and they want to bring some cards forward to O2 or O3 whenever the bracket changes, and they're trying to make it so oh, you can only play O2 or O3 cards. Everything that's O, I think I don't know if it has O1 on it or beforehand is now illegal. So certain cards might just be getting removed from the game, or obviously for tournament purposes you're going to use certain cards. But no, it's really good. So we're getting 20 commons, we're getting 25 uncommons, we're getting 33 rares, we're getting 21 SRs, we're getting 6 secrets, and we're getting 17 promos. So I don't know if it's going to be new promos, or it's going to be old promos, or mix of both. But no, to me, this is really exciting. There's not a lot of commons I can think of that we definitely need for this. But from what we've seen from BT12, we are getting new hybrids. So my brain is just thinking maybe some of the common hybrids we're going to get pushed forwards. Maybe some of the common cards are going to push forwards. Things to note: uncommons. There are quite a few good uncommons that we don't have mass access to currently from the old stuff. I'm trying to think what's something amazing is right now, but my brain has gone dead. Some of the babies are uncommons that are quite good. I think, although it's probably is a rare, Demi Mera might be an uncommon baby, but it's probably going to be rare because a lot of the babies in the early decks, early stuff was rares, which was really annoying. 33 rares, again, this could be where we get a lot of our good stuff. A lot of our tamers are rares, like the good tamers, like your ties, your purple mats, which people might be thinking, why purple mat? It's one of the very few memory setters that has a really good effect from the trash if you're kind of behind a little bit and you're milling the wrong things. We just want to get something out of the grave for 0 cost if it comes out of security. Rares, like Upamon is a really good rare. Vmon with jamming is a really good rare. That's still quite an expensive card, even though it's got 2 reprints at this point. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. And then some other rares. My brain's dead. No, dead. Brain's dead. But no, there's at least a good 20, 30 rares I can think of that are currently played next that are really good. Uncommon things, I think some of our memory setters, our memory boosts are uncommons. So that would make sense that they want to bring them forward. So it's oh, we haven't reprinted these ever, and they've been out for 2.5 years now, or 2 years in Japan. So we want to move forwards. And then the SRs, 21 SRs. Now, there's quite a few good SRs that we can think of. Chimera starting to price up. Magna's starting to price up. Magna Angemon's been pricing up for a long time. Blackwall Greymon is already quite expensive. It's going to get even more expensive once we get to BT11 because people are going to pick up the FOMO. They're going to play it. To be fair, from what I've seen from the Japanese meta, these decks have actually been really good, so it makes sense for that. And then we can get 6 secrets. We have just had BT1 Vidramon reprinted in 11. We've got in EX3 the ugliest thing I've ever seen reprint of the black, which is the green, Impildramon. We've got Beelzemon getting reprinted in the Beelzemon decks. So those 3 are definitely not going to... Well, those 3 probably shouldn't get reprinted in this, so that takes out 3 of the secret rares. As I said before, we're going to get some more of the hybrid stuff in 11, so 12 could bring that forwards. And then you can look at getting all 3 of the alts, all 3 of the secrets from that set. So Lucy, Ancient Grey, Ancient Garuru. And then with sets forwards, if they really want to, because hybrids, they can look at doing Susano. I really would suspect that Chaos Mode might be worth it. I know it's obviously going down in price because not many people are playing Purple or Security Control or Masked at the moment because obviously it's not the greatest. But in BT11, they might start picking that up again because you've got all that support coming from BT11. Other secret rares that they could do are Def X, probably one of the very few cards that people really need right now because it's one of the most expensive, generically good cards in any deck, which is wonderful. So that's something they could look at doing. I don't think they will because obviously it's just a new set out in Japan, but I don't know how they track revenue, sales, and or positions of buying. They could look at doing something like putting in Machine Dramon because that did get a reprint in as the secret gold thing from BT11. They could look at putting the Arena secret in there if they really want to. Again, I think this is more like an older stuff they're going to try and bring forwards, and they might have a cap where it goes like anything before BT9's 2 is old enough that we can do it, because BT9 is the start of year 3, I think, for Japan. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so 9 should be the start of year 3 for them, or the third year of their game. And then after that, so it was 9, 10, 11, 12, which is all the X-Cross stuff as well as X antibodies. So that was all done in 1 year blocks. That was their year 3, which for us will be half of year 2. And then half of year 3 for us is 11, 12, 13, and 14. So that could be weird. So yeah, but we'll have a quick look at the market and see what things actually are worth, making here. So what we got here? So we got Susanimon. Not massively expensive card, even in the alt art. You are looking at £20. But if you could get this reprinted and it's going to go for like a £5, that helps people out a lot more. The original one is currently £8 again, even if it just drops it down a little bit. Hey, Fenton. Even if it just drops it down a little bit, that does help people, especially if they want to push the new hybrids this set. 12. TKs, this is the box topper one, I believe. They are a little bit expensive with the box topper. You can pick up the other versions of TK, which is, this is the official tournament pack one, so like the fake ulti one. And then, they're a £5 still, so they could do a reprint, and then the basic versions are £5 a year, so the same price. So yeah, TK definitely could be on the block. It is a rare normally, so could definitely look at being priced up. Get access to Magnet Anja. I've just grabbed the first ones I could see, and it was easy to just do it by price point. Alt arts have stuck around this price for a long time, which is obviously good. That way you don't have to worry about alt arts pricing themselves out. But the standards are still 25 to 30. We are getting that nice-ish kind of gold set for our 2nd anniversary, but that is specifically a English thing, as far as I can tell. Japan do not get easy access to a Magnet Angemon, which is possibly why they're doing reprints like this. So maybe they will get the alt arts that we're getting from that gold set in that box, and we get some different alt arts. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But no, Magna is definitely one that needs to reprint. Fujimon, as I said, it did get, I don't know if it's a box top, it was just like a random insert into the boxes, but these aren't massively expensive. This is the alt art. If we look at the regular art one here, maybe sometimes. Price point around £6. Again, it's anything over a £5 is probably worth reprinting just for the sake of it in like Bandai's eyes, because they don't really care about like what you get value wise out of a pack. But obviously they want to do this here. This is the Japanese one, so that's the English. I don't know if it's like the new Japanese one. It's like the blue background. And I don't really know if this is specifically good in. It might be good actually in the new All 4 stuff, because obviously it's all Tamer stuff based, but it is very expensive to go into on the level 3 to 4. But this one did have jamming back in there, I think, was it? No one to spend, sorry. So that's what was so good. Matt, Purple Matt. This is the special edition Matt. He's not massively expensive, but it's more the fact, like, getting hold of him. This is the box topper. This is the official tournament one. These are £3 for ages. So yeah, not too worried about that. And then the rare version is roughly a couple of quid. Again, something they could do. It's a nice card. It does help out some purple strategies to a degree. Like I see again, reprinted as a rare that they need. As I was saying before, Beelzemon is getting reprinted in the special pack of the Beelzemon Structure deck. They've come down a little bit in price, but the standard ones, I think, were about 25 last time I looked. Oh no, they've really come down in price. I don't know if this has actually been pushed down from the alt art being shown, because the alt art's beautiful. But this is something they could look up doing. It is a secret rare. I don't think they will, though, just because they are recently printing the deck. Obviously, it got pushed back until December now. And then I think it's pretty much like 12 comes out, this comes out, and then like either the same day or the week after EX4 comes out. And then after EX4, the reprint set comes out. So they might not look at reprinting this in the set itself. Lilithmon, good card, good strategies around it. Again, this is the alt art just for the sake of pricing. It was easy to find. But then you have like more expensive versions with the Fest cards on. And then you have the standard version here, which is still a £17 card. So even the difference between the standard and the alt art isn't great. But again, £17 secret super rare from a set that came out, for us nearly 2 years ago. By the time we get this structured, by the time we get this reprint set, it will be like 2.5 years since this originally came out, or not far off it. So there's a good chance that they will reprint this because it's still quite a fairly expensive card. I don't know how expensive it is in Japan, but it's quite expensive here, as you can see. Omnimon Alter S EX4 is like a weird like merging set, but it's been like worded, so there is a good chance that it's meant to be around Alter B, but they could also put this in there. These aren't super expensive, to be quite honest with you. These are very cheap. This is the Alter, I think. Yes, the Alter, and it's £12. But then you can get the standards for basically the same price. So, well, I don't know why it's the same price there. And then you can get the World's Finals if you want. There you go. This is why I mark it. If you are Austrian, it's only nearly £5,000. It's fine. Just for you into. Blast Mode, again, we are getting a new Blast Mode in the structure deck, but this is not getting a reprint from the structure deck. So Blast Modes could see a nice reprint coming in the reprint set. Standard Blast Mode here is still around like the high 20s, low 30s. And again, you normally want to play 2 of these in the deck from what I've seen, and then you play a single copy of the new Blast Mode, just because it's kind of more like a game finisher. But this does look to be good for reprinting. It is the secret of the set, though, so the cat could push out other cards from the secret slot. Lucy is also a purple secret, because purple secrets are very common, if you didn't know. Not super expensive now. This has come down in price, which is good. This at one point was like a £40 to £45 card, because obviously it had some hype around it, because Bielstar came out. Because Masty came out and it was really good. My brain's just turning off. And then, yeah, these are still like the 25. You do sometimes find these on cards, marketplaces on Facebook for like 20. So if you are looking for a couple of these, it might be worth picking them up where you can. And then this is essentially just, a one of now or a 2 of in Masty, depending on how you want to play. Black Hole Greymon Alter Arts are still high in the sky. Yeah, they're all getting to the point where they're all getting slightly pushed up. But even if you just look at the standard one, still like a 15-ish card. After postage, yeah, you're looking like 15 quid after postage, and then plus, so yeah, you're going like £20. Yeah, so this will probably be off the market or just priced out people that they won't want to play it when BT11 comes around. War Greymon did just get a reprint. The Alt Arts are around the £30 mark. Beautiful card, though. I do love this card. The Alt Art reprint, which I think still looks fantastic, is 8 to 10 after postage, maybe 12. And then the standard art here is like 10 to 15 with postage. So, yeah, this definitely could be looking at getting another reprint. ST11 in Japan did get printed essentially a year ago when BT12 comes out. So it will be over a year when the reprint set comes out. So they could actually look at going like, yeah, it's been a while, we can throw this in, which would be good. Crimson Mode, again, another secret rare that could get reprinted. They're not super expensive, but again, anything over 5, as I say, is normally good for reprint fodder if you really want to just like keep costs of like the new game down. And then people can actually go like, oh, I'll buy all like the cheap versions of the cards, and that way I can keep all my nice copies fresh. Look after them, and that's how you get card value in like 10 years' time. Anyone's Award, Defeat over here. Beautiful card. I love this guy. So menacing. Not massively expensive. Again, same sort of price that you're paying for like a base copy of Blast Mode. But even the thing copies here are like £20 still. Yeah, like 20 plus. So you're looking between like 22 to like 25 minimum onwards. So yeah, this could definitely do with a reprint. Again, this is a white card though, so I don't know how they're going to deal with like all the white cards that kind of need reprinting. Lucimon, as I said earlier, all the Great Legends secrets could just do with getting reprinted just because they are possibly, well, it's just future support for Lucimon because there's more stages of him to go. All Tarts are looking 25, that's really good. They were like 40 for ages. And then I think the standard copies have come right down, haven't they now? Yeah, they're like 15. So yeah, they could do with getting reprinted. I do wonder if we will get new alternate arts for some of these cards though. Chimeras sitting around the 22, 23 plus postage, 25. And then I think these like £15 the other day. Yeah, after postage 15 plus. I always love when people do this. It's like, come on, dude, come on. And then got Magna Alts. They're still, yeah, they're still quite expensive. It's a good card. I can see why. And then their standards are they like 10 or something still? We currently at after postage, yeah, looking like 10 to 12. So yeah, could do with a reprint, especially as BT8. As I said, they might have a cut-off point and go. I think that's the first 2 years will get reprinted. Anything from BT9 onwards won't. So we'll see. Commander Barnes BT3. I think I did this as a meme because obviously these are like super cheap. So if you're going to play Commander, just just buy these. Don't buy this. This was a weird buyout thing that was like market manipulation because these were like super cheap for ages. Yeah, for ages and ages they were like £5 to £6 to £10, and then all of a sudden someone just goes, "Hey, we should buy this out," and then yeah, buyout time, and then everyone put their prices up. It's like, why? The deck's fine. Just play the regular copies. Metal Greymon, again, this is another red secret. This I could see getting reprinted only because of the Machine Dramon support coming in BT11, because that Chaos X looks so good. But yeah, I do expect maybe this to start pushing up in price. Again, this is the alternate. Yeah, that's the alternate one. You're looking at this price, and then I think for the regular, they are looking at around about the like £9 to £10 still. After post, it's like a tenner. There you go, him. So this guy here, 10. This one will be probably 10. This one might be like 11 or 12. 12, sweet and salty. 12, 13 after postage. So yeah, if you are thinking of playing this in your beautiful Machine Dramon deck, you could. And then Ties is probably the last thing we'll look at here now, and then I'll leave you guys to ponder some more things. Leave a comment down below what you guys think would get reprinted that we haven't mentioned today. Yeah, Ties are quite expensive. This is the box topper, and you're looking for the cheapest in English, which is obviously the only one we can play in the English part of the game here. After postage, maybe 20 quid. So you're looking 20 quid for the box toppers. For the original rares, you're still looking like £15 after postage. And then for the new ones, these were like 20 for a while for some reason, and they dipped right down, but they are still around the 12, and then after postage like 14 to 15 again. So Ties are still super expensive. I would like this to get reprinted another time, just because we do need it to get reprinted. Also with the hybrid stuff, this is going to sound really weird, we did get a premium Bandai thing where he's got some beautiful alt arts of some of the hybrids, and we are getting Event Pack 3, which also has some very beautiful alt arts of the hybrids. Except black, you didn't get anything good. You got Diaboram and stuff. For whatever reason, they just thought that Grumble and Gravel, or whatever his name is, didn't deserve alt arts because they were very naughty for whatever reason. And Ancient Volcanomon. So yeah, these are the kind of things that I'm looking at getting reprinted wise in my head. I probably should have gone through and been like, these are X amount of SRs, these are rares, these are this, that, and the other one. But no, I think I'm quite happy with this. Also, card market for European viewers is still really bugged because this set release has been really weird because of how Bandai just like not released prior information. So when they update their database, everything's still off center for a bit. So you'll have to forgive them there. But no, leave a comment down below what you think could get reprinted in this set. Things that, even commons that I didn't think of could get reprinted, because I can't for the life of me right now think of good commons. The only ones I could think of is probably things from like BT9, where we would get like the X-Antibody champions again, just to get them out and about. Especially if they want to put some more of those rares in. Searches are normally like rare or uncommon as well. They're normally pretty good to put in things like this. Having like a key card that you might not think about at the time, even if they're super cheap still, might just be good to have in a set like this where you can just crack open a lot of stuff. For instance, look at Marvelous Mavens that just came out for Yu-Gi-Oh! Was going to come out for Yu-Gi-Oh! Very soon. There's some fantastic reprints in that for older formats that you wouldn't think about. And I think that's something that maybe Bandai should look at doing in the future. Maybe not this set, maybe not the next one, but maybe like year 5 or 6, if the game's still going, hopefully it is. They will have a set that goes, hey, look, we're just going to basically like foil out the whole set. So all your commons are foil, all your uncommons are foil, all your rares are foil, obviously, and SRs and secrets and alts, if we get them, are also going to be obviously foil or textured in their own way. I don't know how this is going to work for the European stuff or English stuff, because we get foil uncommons and commons as of BT11, I believe. So unless they've gone back on that, and we might find out anyway. So either way, right, that's it for today. Thank you for being here, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this ramble, because it is a ramble, and I will see you next time. Peace out and goodbye.